Guys, welcome to Planting Alabama. This video we're going to talk about fruit trees. This is my peach tree. It's several years old, and as you can see, guys, this thing is already starting to break the buds. They're starting to come out on this peach tree. I'm not too satisfied with that because we're still in early February, and I don't want to lose any of my flowers if the buds break early and we get some more cold weather, which we're expecting to get some. Hopefully it won't get below freezing. That's when we really have the problem with it. So we'll keep an eye on the weather and see if we may need to do a covering for these. But anyway, what I want to talk to you about is getting in here and fertilizing. I'm not going to fertilize right now, although it probably is okay. You can see the grass and stuff starting to grow in around the tree. I'll take that out once I get ready to fertilize, and that'll be okay. I'm going to hold off until around March, unless this thing actually gets into full bloom, and then I'll be forced to go ahead and fertilize. But what I really want to talk to you guys about today is getting new plants from this tree. We're going to do a technique called air layering, and what that is, guys, is taking a branch from this particular tree, leaving it attached, and we're going to create roots on this tree. It's a process that takes time, and I'm going to show it to you when we come back, so don't go anywhere. Here are the things we'll need for this particular method. You'll need a razor blade, some tape, some honey or any type of rooting hormone, your choice, and a water bottle. And what we're going to do, guys, on this tree, I'm going to use this branch here. As you can see, it's starting to bud out already. I didn't want that, but that's what's going on with this particular tree. You can see those buds, they're starting to come out. Hopefully this tree will be okay. But what we're going to do is cut off these small branches here where they're starting to grow. They're called water suckers. Anyway, we're going to take those off, and we're going to skin the bark of this tree back a couple of inches. That's where your root system is going to grow. Then we're going to take the water bottle, fill it with some nice potting soil, potting mix. That's going to go on here. I'll show you how to set that up here in a minute, but first let me go ahead and get this branch prepped, and I'll be right back. I've got my branch prepared. I've got the honey on there, should be set. I've got my water bottle. It's filled with the soil. You can see you want to make sure it's packed in nicely and tight. This cut side, you're going to put it on and make sure that it's facing in the downward position. That way, when it rains, or as it rains, or you water, the excess moisture will not sit and cause rot on your tree branch. So I'm going to get this put in place, and I'm going to come back and I'll show you what it looks like once it's done. Alright, I'm all done air layering method with this tree, this branch. Guys, I wanted to make mention that once you get it wrapped up, you'll need, if you're using clear tape, you'll need black plastic or something that the sun can't penetrate, because you don't want your roots, once they start to form, to be exposed to direct sunlight. Another thing is you want to make sure that at the top of the bottle you make sure that it's closed off, sealed off as best you can. You don't want excess, unnecessary water getting in here. The soil is moist. It's living off of the tree, the parent plant anyway, so you won't need to water this. Another thing that you need to make sure you do is leave space at the bottom here. As you can see, I just put me a wedge underneath the bottle to keep it from turning. Also to keep it space here, because once you get your enough root system, a good root system on here, you're gonna have to come back and cut it off just below the bottle. And you want to make sure you have room to do that, and make sure it can't spin and turn, because that would damage your roots if it does. So guys, I hope this was informative. I hope this helped you. I hope you learned something. Leave your comments down below if you have any questions or concerns. And until next time, guys, God bless.